But AJ and Elijah, I have a question for you. What would you tell your peers in your shoes, like your seniors that you're in class with, if they're on a road of uncertainty or if they're about to approach something that's uncertain to them? How would you tell them to be comfortable with that? And what advice would you give to them?
My biggest thing would be to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask questions either. Questions is something that I've learned. They're very important. Asking questions are very, very important, especially when you don't understand or you may not be feeling comfortable with what's going on. Feeling uncomfortable and not being comfortable with the uncertainty is, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. But reach out to someone, whether it's your parent, your friend, a counselor, and just let them know how you're feeling. Because life is a struggle. There's beauty in the struggle, I think, in the success, as J. Cole would say. And asking help is very important. We're all here for each other. At the end of the day, we're going to do great things. So just have that mindset, but don't be afraid to ask questions. And take a step back to reflect on what you're doing and if there's any other ways you can do it. Sometimes, it can be hard and you might be getting impatient as well. But it's okay. Take some deep breaths, relax. Sometimes clear your mind from it as well, because when you clear your mind and come back to it, you may have found something that you may not have saw in the first place. So I would say ultimately relax your mind, relax your body, and take a break from it sometimes, and then come back to it.
Incredible. Go ahead, AJ. Thank you, Elijah.
Yeah, that was real good. I want to bounce off that or elaborate on the take your time and relieve your mind. I would suggest by doing that you should do a hobby that you like. For me, it's skateboarding. I love skateboarding. That's something I always run to when I'm on my free time or when I feel overwhelmed, because I don't know, just being on the board is touches me. If for you, maybe it's writing poems, or maybe it's playing guitar, whatever you feel like you have a connection to. You need to exercise that to get your mind flowing, your creativity going, whatever you need to do, and then hop back into your whatever you're working on when you feel prepared enough. Don't rush into something. Don't try to push it. Just let it flow is what I would say, especially with college essays and all that. You need to let it flow. You can't push it.
Absolutely. That's some great insight and advice to your fellow peers. I can't tell you how excited I am for your guys' next journey, your next step into developing yourselves, going to college. Like, that's so huge, and I'm so excited for you guys. I know you're going to succeed. I just feel it. You guys aren't there yet, but you're already a success, and that's something that we have to own every day. We have to look in the mirror and tell ourselves that we are the success. We are the journey. And no matter how uncertain things are outside of us that we can't control, I'm comfortable with that because I know who I am at the end of the day. I know what my life's purpose is. I know what my goals are, and they're in alignment with something that's beneficial and that brings greatness to the world. Absolutely. What else do you guys? Let's talk more about it. How to be comfortable with uncertainty. This whole year has been uncertain. 2020 has been uncertain. You guys can unmute yourselves. We could just top it up, man. It's not it. Yeah, we could. Go ahead, Elijah.
I got you. I remember with everything going on this year, it's been pretty crazy, and I know myself. I kind of strayed away from who I was, and I let the uncertainty get to myself, and the first few months were a struggle for sure, and I wasn't connected with my friends. With everything going on with police brutality and all those injustices, it's really getting to me. And at one point, I know I was thinking of my life and like, holy cow! I go for bike rides. That could be me essentially. That could be me. I could be the next person on a shirt, And it was just taking time to stop always worrying about and living in fear. Living in fear is not good, especially when you're living in uncertainty. Fear is it can lead you down a path that it almost led me down to a point where I started losing who I was reaching out my friends. I wasn't talking, and I wasn't going out. And I love the outdoors, being outdoor and just getting dirty and playing with your friends. Like that's something I've always loved to do. And
Right.
I remember there was a point where I was living in fear due to all the uncertainty and me not being comfortable with what's going on. And at the end of the day, you only live with one body. You know, you have yourself, and you gotta love yourself and embrace who you are. You know, you can't let the flaws and your imperfections determine who you are. You know, embrace those. And even in life, there's gonna be people who they may have different beliefs in you, and you know they may have certain opinions that you don't agree with. But don't let that get in the way of who you are, and don't let the uncertainty overcome you like it almost did me.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that. I like how you the worrying for me when I think or when I'm in my worry state of mind, I think reminisce yesterday, live today, and hope for tomorrow. That's I mixed it up with a bunch of different quotes, but I feel like that fits me best.